Hello, everyone. As we are about to get started on this Prime Weekly, I have Nye here with me on commentating. I also have Op and Warren Traveler on tracking. Anyways, Nye, how are you today?
Hopefully I'm fine, otherwise I'd be concerned.
That is good. That is good. Now, I'm pretty sure our runners are about to be ready here very soon, if I recall correctly. Yes, we have already started most of things.
And just waiting on the countdown.
At least we should.
So the speed for today is, I believe it's odd weekly. That means we
Yes,
have landings right
vanilla
start,
and vanilla elevators, as far as I
vanilla
recall.
elevators. Nothing funky going on today.
Exactly. So, early space jump is always going to be expected to be pulled off in these weekly settings. Isn't that right? Aye.
Yes, and in fact, vanilla space jump.
And it is vanilla. Wow.
It's even randomized.
No.
No, we're just playing the vanilla game. Cool.
Apparently. Now, with space jump, does allow them access to a few extra checks in main plaza instead of going straight towards pavement. With proper movement, they could even get the half pipe item that originally requires boost ball.
Also, the item and grapple ledge if they have power jump knowledge, which I'm sure both runners
Yes,
do.
I am sure
And
Scout and Jeff does have that knowledge.
so what are you hoping for this aid to have, Link?
Well, I'm not sure how common Flagra is, or even artifacts of the
Oh,
artifact in Flagra's room. So either one of those would be uh, interesting to see these days. And Morph Ball on Grapple Ledge.
well, grapple was in the half pipe, which puts the Morphone logic.
Yes. Then again, with the trick logic that we have, I'm sure having space jump alone was logic enough.
Interesting to see. Did you catch what was behind the ship?
I
Yeah,
don't think
seems to
we
be
even
going for that.
checked. I don't think that was even checked. However, that was X-ray on
On
Vault
Vault
Ledge,
Ledge.
and I don't know
No
about you,
miss
but
yet,
having
at least, so
X-ray
we can make this check. Robust
having
countertype.
having X-ray this early, if we get beams early on as well, even gravity suit as well, it may very well be a Mind's play.
It could be. But
Hate
grapple
to
and
see it this
X-ray
early on.
early usually means that you have to go to Frigate. It seems like Jeff wants one of us behind the ship. Oh,
And with
bombs!
bombs,
Okay,
that
yeah, that's
is
important.
crucial. Not just important, but it is crucial. Well, you could still do a lot of things with power bombs, so you can do with bombs.
Did
Having
Rebel
those
Scout
bombs
not
is
check?
just
behind the ship?
I don't think Scout probably didn't check. So whether or not Scout knows what is in landing site is beyond me. And is that a suit involved?
No, that is a missile.
Missile. All right.
We'll see
Sometimes
whether
the
Roboscout
sometimes
turns.
sometimes the camera pans a bit too quickly. Looks like Robo Scout going to Ruined Shrine. Get 2
What
items
was that?
here.
A
That is a
Metroid.
nothing.
Okay, and energy tank.
Heating.
Okay.
Now, if we had gone back to landing site and grabbed the bombs, he could get the other item in this room. That is Super's for Jeff.
Okay.
That does give main plaza tree in logic now. After he gets missiles.
Oh, that's missile
there.
launcher. And a power bomb. Okay, yeah.
Expansion.
Jeff definitely has an advantage here.
Yes. And it's all because of that trip back to landing site.
Yep. 2 more Roboscout coming back for that one power bomb extension.
Exactly. However, Roboscout is going to be at a disadvantage without those bombs. And again, this might be a work to start play.
Yep, he is working to start.
It is technically faster to do that than have him walk all the way back.
Well, given he was already checking gallery, then yeah. It was on the way anyway. And Roboscout gets bombs. And
Since they do have missiles, they can go ahead and go get their hints.
Yeah, Roboscout can get hints, that is correct.
Both players can, actually.
Okay.
Looks like Roboscout is opting to check crash site.
That is a Varia suit.
That is a Varia.
Okay. Meanwhile, what's in the tree? Nothing.
It's nothing. Looks like the dead tree was in fact dead.
I mean, supers are still nice to have.
Yes, supers are crucial for a couple
It's
checks.
a little weird that it in fact had
nothing.
And
if we happen to have a required Omega, supers will be getting a lot more use.
Yes, indeed. They could still be required. We're gonna see
It's too early
the last rune
to
trying
say.
to check on Gap side.
And it's a expansion for missiles. And Roa's gonna check his hints now.
Yes, indeed.
And get what is on Artifact Temple as well.
Alright, let me bring up my notepad so I can write that down.
It is unfortunate, we do need a notepad up. And there was a missile expansion on Artifact Temple. Roboscout opting to scan each hint before checking them.
And that's actually
and here
faster.
goes checking. Truth
Tower
is
of
on
Light, TA,
Light.
EMP, Overground Cavern, Vent Shaft, and Dynamo.
Alright. You said PMT, right?
Yes, PMT. We have phase in mining tunnel today.
Which, if I recall correctly, is a required phase on suit. As
Not
we have,
hard require, but yeah, good luck
right,
getting
not hard
13 tanks.
required. Uh, you either need just about maximum health and
Basically, yeah.
very optimal movement, or the phase on suit. And honestly, at that point, well, I do not doubt Rebel Scouts or Jeff's capabilities of pulling off such movements. For marathon or even race safety, I say get that phase on suit before you get that artifact. And that is a wave beam in
Ooh, interesting.
tunnel.
They've been in routine, and it looks like Jeff wants the item in Arbor Chamber.
Yep.
Scout also getting his wave. Another tank in Arbor Chamber. Alright.
Now the fact that Rosca has found his Vargas suit. Uh, that is a Arbor expansion. Alright. Now, with Roboscat finding his Vargas suit, where he found it, you think he's gonna do a Magmore play? Head to
I do. Honestly, I would. If I were playing, I would. And it looks like his.
Yes, he is.
Especially because Wave opens up then. Specifically Fen Labs. Although Roboscout is missing supers, just in case there's anything in Hydra.
True, true. And Jeff is going to get his hints now. And I doubt he's going to be happy with both the Dynamo hint and the PMT hint. The issue with Dynamo is that there's 2 pickups in that room. One that doesn't require a spider, and the other one that does.
Jeff is about to discover that. Shot. Jeff is about to discover that he won't be getting a phase in suit hint today. Okay,
Jeff
yes.
do the same thing.
Walking on the walls. Prime. That's
yes,
prime for you.
If something looks like it can be stand upon, it will its variable be able to be stand upon.
Oh, that's boost ball.
That is a boost ball.
Okay. I was wondering why Roboscal wasn't checking War Shrine, but it seems like he might be doing that now.
Yeah. Okay, puts the check in logic.
That is Thermal Visor.
It's not a bad place for thermal.
Lots of parallel progression today, huh?
Yeah, which just begs the question: where's the next beam gonna be, and where's the next suit gonna be? As well as Spiderball. Because Spiderball might very well be required if we do in fact have Upper Dynamo as the artifact. And that is another expansion on Tricops Pit.
Yep. Apparently, Roboscat really wants a missile.
They do. I don't blame them.
It's still pretty early, so yeah. Actually, 110 missiles. Pretty reasonable.
That's another missile expansion.
Well,
with
Jeff's heading to Magmore.
Yep.
Wonder if Roboscout goes to Lava Lake or... Oh yeah, he does. That's the missile.
No,
Is
I'm
Roboscout going back to Chozo? Interesting.
possibly. I mean, there are still a lot of checks to do in
Yeah, they
Chozo,
still have quite a few. That is true.
and considering the ease of access to the checks in Chozo versus those in Findrana right now, Chozo seems to be the play. Plus, we do have that hint about Dynamo being an artifact.
But it could be Upper Dynamo.
It could be,
And in that case, we need Spider.
but it's always good to get that knowledge right away.
Oh yeah, there's also Tower of Light, which both players can get now. If
Yes,
they know the dashes, otherwise they need a couple more missiles.
that they do. No, correct me if I'm wrong, but you tend to play Prime a lot more than you do Echoes, right?
I play more Echoes in Prime. I started playing Rando in Echoes.
No, right? That was wrong on my guess. But as someone who has played Prime, what is one location that you'd hate to see for, say, for example, Spireball at?
Spider-Ball? The Spider-Ball is especially bad at, well, one, Vanilla. Vanilla locations is always bad.
Yeah, Stardust is always a bad check because it does take up some time to beat him.
There are a couple other bad checks, but most notably, I once had a Spider Ball in Elder Chamber.
Yeah, Elder Chamber could be a bad spot too.
Yeah. Which was mostly bad because Plasma wasn't mine.
Oh yeah. Looks like Girl Scout's going to Ruin Shrine to potentially go to Tower of Light.
Yep. This guy also has Super Snout. He will be able to make some checks he would have otherwise missed.
Jeff is checking Vanilla Wave Beam.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jeff wants a fan. But we have some I can speak,
Divergence.
I promise. Yes, divergence.
Which is always good to see in races.
Yeah. I love how every runner does Tower of Light differently. Everyone has a different method of getting onto the first, onto the second platform rather.
That is true. While many people would tend to opt for a combat dashes or even a scan dash.
Yeah, but on the first platforms, that's not an option. Rebel Scout gets an artifact of truth.
Yep. Which is a little fun fact about the Artifact of Truth. Artifact of Truth, it's the only artifact that you cannot cheat in. As for why you're not able to do that, remains a mystery. It's almost like the artifact can tell if you're lying to the game or not.
What was in Shorelines? There, I barely didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either, but
I just said, oh, Ice Beam behind
Ice Beam.
Oof.
Oh, so that's a
I just
plasma
thought
block
Jeff shoot at it.
Yeah, it looked like Jeff wasn't happy about the item.
No.
And honestly, having a beam locked behind plasma, but when you don't know what plasma is
Now we need
a tad
Plasma Lab
annoying.
to add insult to injury. Right.
And there's
Rose
Artifact of
Scout,
Strength.
Artifact. There's in Trading Chamber. It's the missile.
Yeah, in terms of artifacts, Chozo was the play.
Yeah.
Uh,
But doesn't seem to be a lot of progression still. Although we do have the room's fast gathering hall to check. But currently Jeff has an intel advantage with Ice Beam.
yes. Jeff tends to have more knowledge.
Ice Beam being behind Plasma is actually not that bad because it means that Plasma should be relatively early.
True, true.
Which means that we won't have to do a Plasma hunt today. Although Facing Suit still remains unknown.
Yeah, Phazon Suit. Just gonna have Shadow Hunt. That's a missile expansion on charge location. And here's the moment that we've been waiting for. Is Dynamo gonna be upper or lower Dynamo? It's lower Dynamo.
It's lower Dynamo.
Now, personally, I would have hoped it was, as a player, I would have hoped it would have been upper Dynamo. Because that would have told me what the other item in Dynamo was. There's a little chance that the other item is required. It would very well be or plasma beam, or even a suit. Looks like Jeff is
Looks like
going
Jeff
towards
wants to go
Spartus.
Once you go find Spartus. Reasonable play, he has super missiles.
And he also has thermal visor.
Also thermals, so it's in fact
Not to
logical.
mention power bombs.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he does have that. Never mind, he's going to skip Spartus instead. It's Wave
As a
Buster.
Wave Buster. And Robo's got visiting our friend Zoid. Yeah, don't blame Jeff to skip Thardus. The amount of time it takes to fight Thardus in a race setting is not optimal.
Interesting choice, although Gyarados could have Plasma.
It could have Plasma or it could have Vanilla Spider. Hell, you could even have Gravity Suit.
What does our dear friend Zoid have? A missile. Nothing interesting. Jeff's going back to Pen.
Yep, and Roboscout's gonna continue his trek in.
I mean, he did not do
Chozo.
labs, but I think he needs to fight hardest to actually get to labs now. Unless there's a way to skip hardest in reverse that I'm missing. Yeah, no, he's fine at hardest.
Looks like Robo's gonna go check Hall of the Elders. Robo's going Hall of the Elders, potentially Ice Beam as well.
Well, there's not a lot of point, because, well, Roboscout doesn't know where Ice Beam is, but we know it's in Shorelines.
Right. Right.
So
When I said Ice
it's
Beam, I was
not
talking
likely
about
that Anti-Chamber
Vanilla.
has anything. Yeah.
I'm sure both runners do have Boost Ball at this point. Wait, God, let's get him on. Never mind. I'm getting mixed up here.
Okay, Roboscout overlapping cutscenes. Good time save.
Yes, that is a good time save.
Oh, is Jeff out of missiles?
He
Yes.
is out of missiles. It's not something you want to happen while fighting Thardus. That's for sure.
Artists can give you drops, but no. But it's not reliable.
No.
Just a
Anti-chamber
missile and
is just
anti-chamber.
missiles exchange.
Looks like Roboscout's warping the start.
Probably gonna go through Root Cave to go back to Magmore, make his way to Vendrana.
But first, he's refilling his ammunition. Right, orders down on Jeff's side. Let's see what he has.
Let's hope for Jeff's sake that it's something good.
What kind of fancy rockets Orders giving us today? That rod
That is our
looks
gravity
suspiciously
suit.
like gravity suit. Interesting.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that's always good to see.
Can Jeff do anything with gravity right now though? I don't think he can. I don't think he has high speed.
No, he can't really do much with gravity suit right now by itself. He would need Ice Beam in order to get Frigate, and uh, he would need Ice Beam to get to Gravity Chamber as well. So yeah, basically, but it does in fact give him more defense. Jeff trying to get that slope jump to get out of Quarantine Cave, and he nails it. And now he's gonna dip into labs. No, no. Despite the fact that Jeff did in fact choose to fight Thardas before he did labs, would you have done the same?
Not really. I would have gone to labs first.
I would have as well, considering there are more checks in labs, and you get just about every check in labs for about the same time it takes to fight Thardas.
Yeah. Going towards farthest first is not a bad decision by any means, since you have workstation behind it too, which has been logic for a while.
That is true.
Wait, no, actually, you need gravity to put that in logic, which was on farthest. So
Well, you also need Ice Beam to get any further past Thardas rather than the elevator.
it's like Roboscat's interesting in what is on top of the lighthouse. Oh, that is plasma beam. That is plasma beam on Hydra.
No, that was a Metroid.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's plasma.
Oh,
That's plasma.
you were right. That was Plasma. I could have swore I saw a Metroid, but I guess I saw them.
Yeah, Jeff just goes back for eyes, and I guess it's an artifact of patience it's on now.
Yeah. Well, technically,
That's
a phase on the
huge
hunt
for
at
Jeff.
this point. Yes, that is huge. Now, there are a few places for Kaido's suit.
Although
That you
Roboscat
don't
having
want
gone back for artifacts early might still put him ahead.
That is true. That is true. Depends on how quickly Pro Scout finds that plasma.
I mean, he's already in Fen.
That is
He
true.
might not take too long.
Because Robo gonna take the gamble to fight Thardus first before doing laps.
That is a good question. We'll see. That plasma is going to be very nice against Artis. Rubber Scout does decide to fight it though.
That is
Meanwhile,
true.
Jeff's interested in choice of ice temple. Wait, Mama Shiga survived the powerbomb? I think Mama
It looks
Shiga
like
straight up didn't receive any damage.
I think the placement of the powerbomb was slightly off, honestly.
It's probably too far back,
It
yeah.
because Mama Shigal took some damage, but after that initial maybe frame or two of damage, Mama Shigal got knocked back with no damage. Not something that you want to see, honestly.
Mama Shiga down. For a missile, I don't think that would have entered Chapel for a missile. Oh, okay.
It's like Rose guy's
That's what's
going
Robo
aim
Scout
for
doing.
that
He's
infinite
going for
speed.
infinite speed.
I mean, since we know that's just a powerbomb expansion, because Jeff has picked it up.
Yeah, but
Bro Scott not knowing that it's essentially useless.
yeah, it's a play for sure.
It is a play.
Although, where would you get rid of IS?
You
Oh,
you traveled to get to the safe station outside.
yeah, Baha has a good point. This could get an ice before plasma.
That too.
He just has to carry infinite speed all the way to shorelines.
Was Bro Scott able to find the positioning?
Oh, I think he's got it. Just needs to hold it for a couple more seconds.
Sam making a good point in chat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It.
with Plasma being so early, this IS is not going to be like
Yeah.
beneficial.
If yeah, he can go straight for laps this way. That's.
True.
I'm kinda curious because if Fates and Sid turns out to be in far fen, this is huge for Robo Scout.
True. True. If Jason Suit happens to be in far, then looks like RoboScout's got it.
Well, Jeff seems to be going for Tower of Light.
We're gonna start cleaning up Chozo artifacts.
Right. There we go. He's got infinite speed. So, for those of you who don't know what Roboscat just did, he got stuck between objects, and the thing is, he got stuck in such a way that there is no friction per se, and that means he can make his rotation speed so fast that the game cannot handle the value, and that means infinite speed happen. If you try to boost with, well, in this state, you just so happen to touch every object that is currently loaded. Like that. So now Roboscout has Ice Beam.
Yes.
The only problem with IS is precisely that. If you unmorph, the camera gets corrupted and you cannot see anything. That is called light
Exactly.
show. The only way to fix it is to trigger a cutscene.
Thankfully, there's a save station right there.
Yep. Indeed. Running around at the speed of not a number. God damn it, Sam. Jeff gets his first artifact 40 minutes in.
Like Roboscout was getting bullied by those Shigoths.
Yep. The artifact is in Lower Dynamo. Roboscat already got it.
I'm just hoping that's not Upper Dynamo. Honestly. Though since we
I
know
mean,
that's Lower Dynamo.
there is
I
an
guess
acid
I'll worry
trick
about
to get Upper Dynamo without Spider, but it's bad.
Yes, there is an outbound way to get
No, it completely inbounds.
Oh,
You can get it with just a space jump and more.
that just sounds like not worth the trouble.
Like pain, yes. You have taken a look at lower water hull. I don't think we're just gonna check this. Definitely.
I think Rogue Scout did check that.
Rubber scout fast approaching plasma beam. Meanwhile, we there we go. Rubber scout now has plasma.
Looks like TGC is raiding. Since TGC is in chat, I have to ask, what happened?
Oh yeah, TGC was racing.
Yeah.
You're right.
What happened to make TGC forfeit?
I didn't know you could kill bombers with uncharged white beam shots.
Oh, you basically hard locked yourself.
That sucks.
And you have to save. Yeah. Not saving before you attempt that trick is detrimental, to say the least.
Edward decides to come say hi.
Yep, he
Not
decided to be nice.
Rubber Scout alone. No, he was blocking the way. The Rubber Scout just gave him a warm welcome.
Yeah, pretty warm. And the thermal visor item is a missile expansion.
Rubber Scout heading off to Marfan.
Yes.
Oh, what's in Frostgate? Flamethrower.
It's validation.
Validation, good item.
Yep. Well, to be fair, with the equipment that they have now, DGC, or the equipment that was provided early on, phase on suit could literally be anywhere. Could be randomized. It could very well be vanilla. Yeah, positive power fin.
Damn it.
Vessel expansion. There's still the 2 items in gravity chamber.
Ooh, Robert Scout falls down. Fence edge.
Jeff already gonna go ahead and clear out all of the elders. Not that I blame him. He has everything that he needs.
Meanwhile, the chamber's just a missile.
That's one of the 2 items. Still one more item.
I said Elder Chamber, I meant all of the Elders. We still haven't seen an Elder Chamber. Nope. Not in Chosu, it seems. I think we've seen every check in Chosu save for Flagra and Ghost.
Yeah. If phase on suit is on either one, it's not gonna be a happy time. Jeff opting to go back to Talon. Probably try off bar skip.
Meanwhile, Rubber Scout's done with Farfen, it seems. So, no phases in Farfen. That means it must be mines.
Or somewhere in Talon, like X-ray.
Oh, it could be Far Talon, you are correct. Live grow face and suit, anyone?
Oh, just a missile expansion in that room.
Well, Jeff's checking for talent. He's interested.
It's like Robo Scouts opting to quarantine cave. Maybe.
Rose got to get his weight faster.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Roboscout going? He wants to check plasma processing?
Possibly.
I don't
Might
think he
very well
missed
be
any
his play.
checks in... Yeah, he wants plasma processing. Interesting. I don't think, well, Spider can't be there, but... Racing suit, maybe?
Possibly.
Oh, right, Roboscout doesn't have gravity suit yet.
That is true because he did not decide to fight Thardus.
Yeah, he cannot go to... He cannot do Frigate. Not yet. And if Basin ends up being there, that's... Unless, you know, Gravitless Frigate, but... That's a rare sight. Quick,
I'm
slow
sure
jump
no
there.
one really wants to do gravityless
What is that?
frigate.
Was that a black Metroid?
I think it was.
I just saw black splotch there. That's... I think Gap's going to check Frigate.
That is a good question, Ford.
I mean, at this point, Roboscout needs it to not be required. Hopefully, Spider doesn't block him off here. Well, Jeff, going through Frigate. Let's see what the free checks in Frigate are. We haven't seen main PVs, have we?
We have not.
Just wants to check what's in PVA. What is it?
PCA is a suit.
Is that based on suit?
I think PCA is based on suit. OP is in fact required this seed.
Ooh, that sucks.
Oh.
Oh goodness gracious. That's common for Roboska. Actually, no. He needs Spider, maybe? I don't know if he can skip MQA and MQB.
Well, other than Fireball, he is in technically no mode.
Yeah,
He
he is
knows
in no
where.
mode. He knows where the last item he needs is. But can he get to it right now?
Well, if he cannot skip everything that he needs Fireball for, then he's gonna need to know where Fireball is, which would take him out of no mode. Though I honestly wouldn't put it past a runner like Roboscott to not know those tricks. There's Life Giver for Robo Scout. They're tied on artifacts.
Yep.
But I would have to say, Robo Scout would technically be in the lead right now.
Yeah, but Jeff has Overgrown Cavern, that which Roboscout doesn't have, and Roboscout has Gunshot, which Jeff doesn't have. Although Jeff still doesn't know where Phaeton's is.
Right, but Robo Scout knows where Phazon Suit is.
Does seem like he's heading to mines though.
Yes.
Heading to upper mines, which means
I mean, Fireball might be in upper mines.
yeah. If Jeff does need Spider to actually reach PCA, this is huge for him.
Yes.
Or better yet, if Roboscout needs it.
So it looks like Robo Scout might be opting to do it without Fireball.
Yeah, because past this point, Spider Ball cannot be here. That includes MQA, I don't think it's in logic. Loving the constant battle music, by the way.
Exactly.
Have another jet black Metroid in main quarry.
Yeah.
He just went to the Metroid to look at it? I'm confused. Jeff really wanted to take a look at that Metroid, huh? That Metroid. Well, it seems like Robo Scout's trying to get past MQA.
Looks like he might be turning around.
I don't
Looks
know.
like it.
No, I think it's out of power bombs. Yeah, that was it.
I think it's since power bombs are always a good thing to have ammo for in your arsenal, having enough ammo to at least play one more is crucial, especially in Prime.
Alright, so we've gotten past MQA.
Yeah. Since we know where everything is except Fireball, begs the question, where would Fireball have been?
That is a good question. I'm guessing it's in Upper Mines. There's not really a lot of places it could be at this point. Yeah, I think Jeff will come across it. Oh, well, main PBs, okay. There they are.
There's main PBs, yes. Though honestly, at this point, Fireball could very well have locked itself in Dynamo.
But it's required for a phasing suit. Logically, at least.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Oh yeah, it could be planned. That is true.
That could very well be Flogger, yes. Yeah, Jeff went through Frigate. Frigate held nothing of importance. Could be plants, yeah.
Road Scout about to get the space suit.
Yeah.
Needs to get past Omega Pirate. Item plasma.
Looks like Inner Slice has finished.
Indeed. Yes, Rebel Scout gets the one cycle on a mega part.
GG to Inner Slice. Has 5 of 6 artifacts for Joe.
There's our base and shit.
Yeah.
Rebel Scout now only needs to get Overgrown Cavern and PMT, I believe.
Yep. It's 5 artifacts of both.
Yeah, and supplies. Robo did pick PCA.
Inner Slice. Did you end up finding a spider?
Yes, Spider's still missing. Technically required.
In the credits.
Out in the credits.
Where was it?
We'll let the credit. We'll let Rose Hunts tell us. I'm very curious though.
Because the only other place that it could have been from what has been checked so far would probably be Flagra.
Yeah. Very, very likely Flogger.
Rose got going to Overgrown Tunnel now and then rush to Artifact Temple.
Redley. I've always found that slope jumps super weird. Probably because I'm still not very confident in it. Yeah, that's Roboscout's last sort of thing.
Yep.
Now all he needs to do is
And
go
Jeff's
fight
artifact is going to be uh uh PMT. Oh no, Jeff is out of missiles on OP.
Oof. That's
I mean, the pirates he summons can drop missiles, but at this point, it's not really something that you want to chance it.
a pretty good Ridley on Roboscout's side.
That it is, that it is.
I don't think I saw Ridley even try to charge.
No, there. Whenever he took the boost ball hits, he was gonna charge, but Rose Scout was able to stun him.
Eh.
Omega Pirate not really cooperating with Jeff here.
And Jeff takes Mega Pirate down.
And he's hoping PCA is something.
Did Jeff not peak PCA?
I don't think Jeff did beat PCA. So with that missile expansion text showing up on screen, he's not happy that OP wasn't anything.
He's gonna be happy when he sees the face of it. Hey, wait, Buster! Something gets really good too. Is it there though? Yeah, finally gets the placement to on his way. And
Yep. The only other thing that would speed this fight up for Robo Scout would be ice spreaders, and of course more ammunition.
yeah, that's back on that. Now, on to 42 hard.
And Robo Scout almost done with EXO.
Now it's time for disco phase. Oh, I like it.
Yep.
It looks like it's living up to its name. Yep.
Yep. Disco.
Disco Exo.
And the issue with this is that EXO can change the color at will. So unless you're quick with your shots and EXO wants to be nice, you could lose in minutes. Which is what is happening to Robo right now.
Oh, okay, Exo just.
EXO is acting like a child with a temper tantrum.
Yes, Exo is
Refusing.
very, very rambunctious color.
And EXO is
God.
down.
Now we get to see X's inner child, and hopefully he doesn't full skip out of fight.
And there goes Ridley on Jeff's side.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Eskins play a pool with the mixed amount of Metroid. Mixed Metroids. When the pool came out, a normal Metroid and a Hunter Metroid.
It is possible. I've had that happen to me in vanilla.
I'm assuming what happened there is that Rubber Scout damage essence below the threshold for another type of Metroid to appear. Wow. After the first one spawned, but before the second one did.
Yeah.
Exo is down.
With a 128 for Robo. Let's see if we can possibly get Robo Scout in here for a few words.
It's got finished with an official race time GG time of 128.03. In second place.
Welcome, Robo Scout. First off, congratulations on coming in second place. If I recall, moving back to second. That's someone. Yes. What did you think of the seed, Robo?
Alright, come on. Will that work?
There it goes. Yes, yes, yes.
There we go.
First off, congrats on coming in second. Exercise beat you by a good few minutes, at least 19.
As the Inner Slice does.
As Inner Slice does. What did you think of the feed?
Well, for starters, started off pretty jet, but then things slowed down a lot near the end. Probably wasted a bunch. I probably ended up wasting time going for that that infinite speed on Plasma Beam. I think the Power Bomb expansion I got from it ended up being more impactful than getting Ice Beam like 5 minutes early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since Plasma Beam was so early in labs, it was the benefit was for getting Ice Beam early was kind of minuscule.
Yeah.
Especially since based on Sleep being in where it was.
Yeah. Well, especially considering ice was locked behind plasma, there weren't too many places plasma could be. So, in retrospect, that probably wasn't the best move, but I'm kind of glad I got the practice. Final bosses, there was a big contrast. Meta Ridley went swimmingly, and then Prime was just
a child with a temper tantrum for you.
yeah, that pretty much describes how Chaos Phase was today.
Yep. Chaos phase, disco phase, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Was there any items that you were wondering where it was?
I am about to run to the credits. Let's see.
I know Spireball was.
Sunshine
I have no
on
idea.
Magra. Gravity
Magra.
suit was
Oh.
Gravity suit was on Stardust.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so I wasn't grabbing either of those.
Yes. Jeff did in fact fight Stardust for his gravity suit, which turned out more or less inconsequential to the scene.
Yeah.
There was
Oh, and
nothing
Ice Predator was
locked
up
behind
Dynamo,
Dynamo.
apparently.
Oh. Yeah, you weren't going to do that.
Yeah. There were no plans being fought today.
Nope. It's such a bad place for Spider.
Yeah, especially considering getting through lower mines without Spider is not the easiest thing in the world.
By the way, when you peaked a PCA, what were you thinking?
PCA, Room After Darkness, right?
No,
Yeah,
PCA
Room
is
After,
was where your Phazon suit was.
Oh yeah, that, I was just like, okay, alright, let's just check. If I do, I can skip some checks, I guess, go through here, and then I was just, really, thanks, Seed.
It was almost vanilla Phazon
Yep.
suit.
French
Almost
vanilla
vanilla.
Phazon suit.
Yeah. Sometimes you love to see it, other times you hate to see it.
Yep. I probably did end up saving me time more to see that, so
Yeah.
glad I did peek that, but still. The fact that Phazon suit hit was unusable effectively because our vector
Yeah.
mining tunnel was quite something from the Seed. I was expecting to be in Phazon suit mode for quite a while.
Yeah, well, whenever you guys got that hint for PMT, we were thinking, well, there goes the effectiveness of the Phazon suit hint.
Yep.
Because you're gonna have to get to get at least one of the artifacts.
Yep. Fortunately, the artifacts generally all tend to be closer together. There was nothing I really had to go out of my way for at the end.
Which is always good to see in a race, honestly.
Yep.
Was there anything that you wish you would have done differently, given that you have the knowledge that you have now?
I think in retrospect, going for the infinite speed was probably not the right move. Although, in a way, that power bomb tank probably did help out more. Somewhat. Probably could have served to not be as thorough in the early game. I know I was cleaning out the early game when I saw someone ask if infinite speed is legal. I'm just guessing that meant someone went there far earlier than I did, so... In retrospect, probably wasn't the best idea to be so thorough in the early game, but it's one of those things, you never know what the optimal route through the Seed is until after you do it.
That is true. That is true.
Which I had gotten knocked down at Venturana's Edge, that probably cost me like a minute or two right there.
Yeah, the fact that you're getting constantly knocked around and got bullied by those baby Shigoths.
Yeah.
Enemy AI just wasn't your friend this Seed.
Except for Ridley. Ridley was great.
Ridley,
Good job.
yeah, Ridley cooperated. But just about everything else wasn't.
Nope. Yeah, and there was those Metroids and NQB, oh my god, on the return trip.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I could argue that OP cooperated somewhat with you.
Oh yeah, OP was great. Although I didn't exactly give him much choice to move. He did spawn nice ice pirates though.
Yeah, yeah. And there's Jeff.
Howdy ho.
Welcome,
Hello.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Looks like you came in third, Jeff. Intersize beat both of you. As he
Yeah.
does.
That I'm imagining that Intercess probably made the play of checking PCA from the back and knowing that Phazon suit was there and then
No,
being able to rush
no.
it.
No, I think he
Robo
did not.
Scout did that. Intersize just happened upon it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
Uh,
happened to me is
I-
what I was just like, I know Randomania loves putting Phazon suit and Phazon mines. Little did I know it'd be the last check, so
Well, I think the main hindrance for you in this was fighting Thardus.
yep, that
Because
definitely
the
didn't help.
gravity suit didn't warrant any progression. I mean,
No.
it gave you much needed defense, so to speak. But other than
Yeah,
that,
E-Tanks were surprisingly stingy this seed for a while.
yeah,
Yeah, I would have done bar skip if I didn't have gravity, but I was like, I had just played a seed earlier today where progression was in Frigate, so I was like, I'm gonna go through Frigate just in case. And yeah, didn't play out. Else I would have from from Overgrown Cavern just skipped Frigate altogether. Took the bar skip, but
yeah. Life Grove ended up being Life Grove with all this E-tanks.
yes, indeed.
Life Grove
Yeah.
Tunnel and Life Grove. So that's 3 items right there. All 3 were E-tanks per move. It was
Yeah,
phenomenal. At
that was-
least Room was staying true to its name.
I was pretty happy how like the early game went, especially, and then the mid game was kind of where I started to lose track of what I needed to do. But overall, I mean, I was very happy with how this turned out.
Yeah.
When I saw some people finishing in in an hour, it was like, whew! It's like that's. I was starting
was
to
a
doubt
jet
the.
scene. It was a
Yeah,
jet
it was
scene.
like, oh my god, it was amazing.
So, Jeff, Fireball happened to be on Flagra.
Okay, yeah, I didn't need that, so I'm glad that I skipped that. So
Uh, luckily for y'all, the Dynamo artifact was lower Dynamo, not upper.
yeah, when
Yeah,
I saw
that
that, I
would've
was
been-
like, I no longer need Spider Ball. I'm good to go. Let's rush
that
mines.
was a very nice surprise to see that it was lower Dynamo.
Yeah, I was very happy
Yeah.
with that.
As soon as I saw you guys were going straight to Dynamo, I was thinking they're going there just to get the knowledge to see whether or not Fireball is in fact required. Because seeing, just getting that knowledge alone is crucial.
Yep. Sounds like Exo was not exactly nice to either of us, from what I'm seeing in chat.
No,
No.
yeah, I just getting spammed by the double orb move, and I don't think I saw plasma a single time in the last sub chamber.
No, Plasma did show up a few times on your side, Robo. It's just, it was a quick change from Plasma to another one before you could even get a shot off, really.
Yeah, Exo was just constantly phase changing and charging on my end.
Yeah. Some people call it the Chaos Chamber, other people refer to it as the Disco Chamber. To be fair, looks like Exa was wanting a party with both of y'all.
Yep. Out of curiosity, anyone know what ended up causing TGC to forfeit?
They tried pulling off the infinite speed for Ice Beam and botched it.
That's
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I called for the is infinite speed allowed in weeklies, but I was like, I was gonna go for it if Chapel of the Elders had something, but it was just a missile, and I figured I would run into Plasma Beam anyways, so it didn't put me off too much.
I
Yeah.
ended up going for infinite speed, and in retrospect, that was probably not the right move because Plasma could have known Plasma was soon after anyway, considering Ice was Plasma locked. If anything, I think the Power Bomb expansion it gave me in main Ice Temple was more impactful than getting Ice early.
Oh yeah. Main PBs was grapple beam item.
Uh,
So if you would have went through upper mines instead of just lower mines, you would have gotten more powerbomb ammunition.
that takes time though.
Yeah,
I
that
can just
was
deal with
that was
powerbomb RNG.
It
yeah,
does.
that was another thing that put you behind Jeff.
Going for the nothing item for a minute?
Well, not that. I'm starting at the very beginning of mines instead of just doing lower mines from Magmore.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I could have skipped the entirety of Upper Mines, but
Yeah,
I did not know.
you gotta skip the entirety of upper mines. You very well could have just said, "Bye, Thardus," and leave him be.
Yeah, and I did Thardus skip to see if Workstation was something, because I got Thermal, and I was like, maybe it just wants me to go to Magmar Workstation. Nothing was there, so I figured I'd. Well, I also don't know the reverse Thardus skip, so it was kind of I was kind of trapped at
Yeah.
that point unless I wanted to save warp out.
No, you had everything that you needed to. It would have been a long trek through Magmore, but you could have done it that way.
Yeah, I could have done that, but
Anyways, it's good to have y'all here. I do want to thank Speed Gaming for allowing us to use their channel to host this, and I do want to thank both of y'all for participating in the race.
yeah, it was a lot of
Prime
fun.
Weeklies are held every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. The only other thing that I have left to say is we'll see y'all next mission.
Well, it's
I
probably
hope
also
y'all have
good
a
to
great
plug
day.
that we've got a tournament coming up
Oh, that
in
is
May.
true. We
Yeah.
do have a
Yep.
tournament coming up in May. And surprise, surprise, I did in fact sign up to participate.
It may happen in May.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you guys for hosting. Thank you to
Yep.
our trackers.
Yes. Thank you,
Thank you for track.
Op and Warren.
All right. Everyone's good?
Yeah. We
All
are
right,
good
let's finish
here.
it off.
Very good.
All right.
And Schwartz came in shortly behind you, Jeff.
All right. Trying to